Hey, welcome back. I've been AFKing at these crabs for a while now. I've got 40 attack and 40 strength, up to 67 magic, and 62 HP, which is going to be super useful for me. But I am done here for now. I am going to head down to the desert, which I just unlocked, to try to get to 90 thieving. I just got a letter? The next letter. I see. That's interesting that I would get that when I don't have the region for God War's dungeon, but whatever. I'm gonna chill down here, pickpocketing this Menophyte Thug, 1.1k XP at a time, and I can get 84 pickpockets AFK. Time to get some work done and gain a ton of XP. Alright, I've been here for a little while now, and I'm still gonna be here for a little while longer because it's easy, and it'll be an easy 99 for free points, but there is 90, my first level 90 for 200 points. And I may go do Czars, because that might just be really fast. Although no, I don't have a fire cape yet, I can't get in. Maybe we'll do that later. What? 50 times? I've done it 3,513 times. What are you talking about? Okay. Sure, I guess. 92 thieving. This is where I'm going to stop for the moment. That little thieving grind got us just 600 or 760 points until the next relic. And since I've just unlocked the desert, I have a ton of tasks I can clean up. So I'm going to get that done now. Deep enough? Does that not count? I'm supposed to cut a cactus in the Caridian desert, right? You have to get water from it? Go. Ooh. 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 Lamp. Lore, not bad. Through Pyramid Plunder real quick. One. Ooh. Ooh. Just keep coming. This thieving grind was so worth it. One. Number 7. One and another one. That was so many points that I just was not expecting to get. I mean, I knew the task existed, I just didn't realize how many points it was. We're down to 340 to the next relic now. Ooh. Managed to find a busy world to do Temperos on, so I can get points for the KC and from looting the pool, I think. Pretty simple with a few people. I'm so good at combat. Nothing goes horribly wrong. There's our 1 Temperos kill count task. Some Spirit Flakes, which will help with the collection log slot tasks. We got 3 caskets. I just need some uniques. Whoa, there's definitely uniques. Okay. And more. And a golden chef's hat to finish. We love that. Oh, beautiful. That's the 5 collection log slots there. Quite get 5 easy clue collection logs, but we're getting close. So drippy, look at me, come on. This is like pure fashionscape. The fit goes insane, come on. And then these should be, if I can wear it, good lord. There we go, there's full Addy and full Mithril. Pretty sure this golden chef's hat means I can go in here. Yep, I didn't have to grind it out from the goblins, we love that. 50 points to go. Time now. There we go. That is our lesser demon kill, which puts us just 10 points away from the next relic, which is super exciting. This right here, there we go, 10 points for picking up a cabbage. Means we can now get our tier 5 relic, which we are going for. Infernal Gathering gives you basically a bunch of tools that are really good and really fast. smelts the ores I mine, cooks the fish, burns the logs I chop, and yeah. I gotta do it at the bank though. Lunch. Yep, I forgot again. Let's go to the bank. There we go. And this will let me actually get into some of these skilling grinds that I've been putting off a little bit. And that also means I am now on times 12 XP instead of times 8, so I'm just gonna get even more levels now. But yeah, I get to just chill on the Karamja docks and cook everything I fish up. Get a bunch of tasks done. That everywhere becomes Wintertod in leagues. And cooked 100 lobsters. Getting those at the same time. My 50 swordfish. These tools rule so hard. I'm up to over 60 on both fishing and cooking. Now I'm gonna move on to something combat related, I think. Decided to stop by some red dragons for some prayer levels, and I got a task out of it. And another one for burying bones. I love that. Just unlocked Protect from Magic. We're getting to some actually useful things now. 40 for Protect Range. Just a few more to go. That's 43 prayer. And boom, bunch of points. I do that, I'm gonna hang out down here and fight these massive nerds until I get some rune limbs. No rune limbs, but I got a task at least. There they are, the runite limbs. That was easy, and we got a hard clue. And some free steel bars. Let's take those. Why not? I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the last step. I just got the easiest set of hard clue steps ever. Just dig in clues and oh yeah, so good. No emote clues, nothing. And I got good chaps. Oh my god. That is actually so good. Wow, what a good clue. Oh, thank you, Jagex. I got points for the hard clue and the unique. Amazing. There we go, a little bit of raking content got me to base level 20s. Just like that, there's 100 U-logs burnt. I love this axe. Mining without any tick manipulation is kind of a dream. This is so good. Ooh. They forgot they changed how darts work. So strange that that's on by default. Satisfying. 59 fletching, not quite as satisfying, but that was cool. Ooh. 69 fletching, nice. Now that means finally 6 cows in 10 seconds. Let's go. Anyway, like I was saying, that means I can make some sinew. Cut myself a U stock here. And I should be able... Oh, I need a hammer, of course. There's always something. Oh, I need to spin the sinew, of course. There's always 2 things that I forget. Here we go. We got the task for fletching it and the task for wielding it. Oh, and we got iron rank. That's fun. Cool. There's a bunch of points, too. Thinking what I was about to do was a stupid idea, and then I see this person doing it with a... I don't know, maybe a maple cross or short bow, so... I mean, not doing much damage, but... You know, RCB, come on, it should be pretty okay. Maybe I fail, maybe I don't. I just want to see if I can do it. Wish me luck. Okay, we're doing numbers. Am I just getting unlucky, or is this not worth it? Let's see. Because I was doing well for a second. Oh, see, there we go. Core status. Can I just do that? Nah, so lame. 69 agility right after dying. despite dying, I do think it's super doable. I figured out the method when I had like 4 seconds of prayer left, so I kind of panicked a little bit, but I'm gonna get a little bit of that food back, and gonna get a kill. Take 2. One more hit. Any second now. Boom, let's go. Come on, give me a cudgel. Oh, room plate body, pretty good though. I'm gonna do more now. I was thinking about it, but I'm definitely gonna go do more when I have some better bolts. I think cudgel would be a fun thing to use for my melee weapon in chambers. Cool. Did this earlier, but apparently if I go in here somewhere and talk to someone or something, I didn't get much information. I was just told to reclaim a ring, so maybe I buy it from this person. Oh, okay, cool. And this is basically like a budget brimstone ring, so my range is plus 88, goes up to plus 92. Come on, you can't beat that, can you? They have teleports? I've never done Desert Treasure 2. This is a new place to me. This should be a pretty good chunk of XP, right? 72k, yeah, come on, and 40 points. Beautiful. You gonna be kind to me, Konar? Fire Giants in the Catacombs is pretty good, actually, I think. Safe spot them and just blitz through them with range. That should be pretty fun. I might actually do that to get 70 range. Cool. Geez, 80 points for a shooting star. Then my mic settings changed here, but I managed to get a stale baguette on my first Quizmaster event. I've never had that in the game before. Of course, I get it. On an account that's gonna go away soon. Pretty soon after, I got 70 range using a bunch of the mithril darts that I was making earlier. And that means I can equip the Sarah chaps I got and the Black D hide body. And the fit is just so improved now. Fit back to Saracnus and got a much easier kill. It's still super slow though, so I decided it'd be better to wait for diamond bolts, which I'm really close to, and I will be doing in just a little bit, so it won't be a big deal. Didn't get anything good from this kill. Just for that, I wanted to get some work done, and I was AFKing those fire giants I got for Slayer earlier, and managed to get a shield left half super early into the task. Finally got the first ever gwem on the account, so I could clean that for the super easy 10-point task. Pretty satisfied with where my combats were standing for now. You know, the 74 range is pretty good. I got over 50 Slayer, 70 defense, so I decided to go AFK thieving and just push my way to 99. The 12 times XP rates now, so I'm getting 1.6k XP drops every time, which means 4.7 mil thieving XP per hour for like 1 click every 5 minutes. Such a cool game. So yeah, I'm gonna 99 thieving. I kind of assumed I would get the first 99 and the 99 thieving task, but whatever. 99 is pretty good, so it means I've got 200 points, and I'm not too far from the next relic. A little more AFK time, so I got up to 65 attack, which means I can wield the cudgel when I get it. So, I'm gonna get out of here. Golden Chef's hat doesn't work for the clue, but it works for the Cook's Guild task. This is cruel. Beginner and an easy, anything good, no unique. No unique, what a terrible bunch of clues. But I had another clue, so here's another casket for even more trash. What boosted unique rates? There's 70 smithing, which is all I really need, but I also need 70 mining, so I'm gonna get some smithing levels anyway. I don't have to smith these anymore, I'm just gonna drop these on the floor, I think. It is 70 mining. I turned in I did a sword. Got some points for turning it in. but with the boosts I have, I should be able to. Yep, one sword gets me a Kovacs grog. And a bunch of adamant bars, which means I can make... When I've drunk the grog, I can make a bunch of addy bolts. Finally got some worthwhile ammo. 50, that's good enough for now. I don't need them just yet. I want to do a fire cape next, but I do not have any prayer restoration methods, so I need to figure out how to do that. Go. Back at Arachnus. Got 12 whole diamond bolts E and 11 whole rune bolts. We're gonna see how much better this is. Hopefully with the enchanted bolts, we're gonna kind of go a little bit crazy. The hope is to get some keys to use on the chest for super restores, prayer potions, whatever I can get. Well, I could level my farming pretty quickly. The herblore is gonna take a little while, and I don't want to wait on it, so I'm trying some different stuff. That was so much faster. That's 4kc, it's gonna be the last one, because I really desperately need more diamonds. And that's gonna be a difficult thing for me to do, so I might go, gem mine for a little bit? Maybe that's viable? Ooh, I should get out of here. Ah, this is a waste of time. I'm just gonna use ruby bolts and tank the damage. Yo, there's one key. A 10kc in the Arachnus Novice task, but I'm running low on food and I gotta restock stuff. There's always something. I can just buy Corrumpons from the guy. Ugh, I love wasting time. Egg sack and dragon bones, that's something. Yo, Arachnus Cudgel, let's go. I was gonna say that was gonna be my last kill for a little while, but I don't need to do it anymore. I'll figure out something else for prayer restoring, I guess. Now that that's done, it's time for me to make a plan, so I'm hanging out at the sand crabs for a while and getting some strength levels. I got up to 67 strength, but now it's time to burn through a bunch of tasks again. Not terrible, good food and some prayer potions and some renars, so if I can get my herblore a little bit higher, I can actually use those. With this sword hand in here, not only do we get 103k XP, we got the 25 Giant's Foundry hand-ins, and I should have a ton of points. Yeah, 7,075. I know Colossal Blade is a task. I have these already. That's the full outfit, so I think that's going to be what I do. Let me double check real quick. Their tasks here are this full outfit or quality points on the sword, so I'm just going to get this right here. Get the collection log and boom. Equip the Colossal Blade for some points. How many? 40? Yeah. Alright, I've stocked back up on runes, and I'm going to make my way over to the Mage Training Arena. Do some of the worst content in the game, but it should be pretty quick to get an Infinity Piece and whatever else I need for points from here. With the easy room, that is more than enough points from the enchantment room. I believe this should be my last turn in. Yep, 930 points. We're done with this awful, terrible experience, and now I've just got to do the Alch room, which should be pretty fast. Alright, I budgeted for the Infinity Top. Buy that, beautiful, and then we need every single one of the wands. Wow, I need a tiny bit of points. Okay, I'm gonna do that before I get these tasks. 15 alchemist points short. This is terrible. 1,000 coins. Hopefully that should be enough. I forget how the points work in here, but I do believe that was 50 points, so we should be good now. Beautiful. There is the Master Wand. And we're gonna get the points for equipping the Infinity Robe Top. That's an elite task for 200, and The Master Wand is a hard task for what, 100? For 80? For... how many is that? 80, yeah, there we go. Cool. Now just 570 to the next relic. I just went with the top is because I don't have any mage gear, so that's going to be helpful for me. The ancient, or the Master Wand is better than the ancient staff ever so very slightly, I believe. So these should help me with chambers, and it was a good chunk of points for not a lot of effort, so pretty cool. There's 100% Hesidious favor, which means I can finally enter the Woodcutting Guild. And I should be able to trade Robin here, or Perry, for a rune axe. I can chop a tree with that and get even more points. There we go. It's 30 Hunter, which means we are just farming away from base 30s, and if I... those, yep, we are now 100% Piscarilius favor too. We have the Hesidious favor. We don't have 45 farming. Oh, that's a bummer. I was gonna train farming with bag plants. What do I do? Do some normal farming. Ugh, these are supposed to be fast. What an interesting person. Managed to get a giant key while I was getting some Limport roots for a little bit of Herblore XP. So, why not get the kill? Get the free points. Should be pretty easy. And we'll just get the Giant's Club, right? Nah, lame. Still, it's good points. Yo! Roll, but I can't take the Silverhawk boots off. Ooh, took a couple tries, but I got the KQ kill there. Oh my god. He didn't help me. He got hit. You fuck. That's so annoying. There's base 30s. Hey, we got 5 easy clue slots. 40 points for giving an old man some headless arrows. That was easy. And if I cast Wind Rush or Ice Rush on that mummy, that is 40 points. Go back in here for safety. Equip that. It's 40 points for the full green D-hide, and we have the next relic. I want to do Farmer's Fortune because it would make my skills a lot easier, but if I get Ruinous Powers, which is just the OP Ruinous Powers prayer book, it kind of makes Chambers viable right now. I'm gonna do that. To be in a bank, of course. I've done it. I have the Ruinous Powers. I mean, I don't have the prayer for it, but I can get that pretty quick. Since we have that relic, and since I am basically close to the next area, I'm gonna try and find a bunch of pretty quick stuff that I can do to get that unlocked, to get me the Wilderness, which means I can do Green Dragons and use any Dragon Bones that I already have. I think I have, yeah, I got 27 of them in here. I can use those on the Chaos Altar and get up to at least 86 prayer for Chambers, and that basically should make it viable for me. Hopefully. That shouldn't take too long. Okay, 44 Thieving from Tears of Gothics. Beautiful. This is my full tier 5 Shazian, which should give me a bunch of points for equipping it. Yep, there we go, 40 points. That also got me a ton of the collection log points up to the hard one, so that was a really good use of time. Finally managed to squeeze my way up to 38, well now 39 Herblore with some combat potions, which means I can now actually use the Renars I have in the bank Finally. Oh, we get to make our own prayer potions. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I'm gonna get a ton of XP. Love to see it. Any luck? Whoa. Jeez, a lot of luck. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. The odds are on me doing this master clue. I mean, this is gonna kill me. I think I don't worry about that. Fight caves fit, what do you think? I think it's kind of great. I'm gonna take some mithril darts too for some of the baby monsters, but I think it's gonna go great. As long as the wave predictor plugin works, it looks like it is so far, this should be a really easy and really quick fire cape. Let's hope I don't end up eating those words. 1,500 total. And let's see how quick I can burn through this Jad. Wow! I forgot to change my F keys and I got screwed over by it. Isn't that cool? There we go, second try. Much better. And we got the 10 combat achievements. And the fire cape. Beautiful. Should be able to just use my fire cape on this guy. And we can finally get into the good area. And there should be somewhere around here a gem knight that I can pickpocket for points. Now that I do actually have Tuckle and this shop unlocked, I'm gonna buy one Onyx for the future for 200 points, and then a ton of diamonds. Oh, and they're not noted. Of course they're not. Why would they be? And get some rubies too. Man, I love fire sale. Alright, this should be more than enough for the future. And I think I'm just gonna buy a bunch of rubies for crafting XP, because why not? Here we go. I spent a little while stocking back up on adamant bars, made a bunch of bolts, and now, thanks to getting that fire cape, we've got 450 diamond bolts E, 200 ruby bolts E, and those are going to last me a very, 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 very long time. Woo! Got my revenge on that KQ crasher with my new diamond bolts. Got some, wow, a ton of prayer potions from it. That is amazing. And a brew. Beautiful. That was an almost perfect amount of Renars that I got from KQ there. 47 Herblore is what I need to clean Golpar, which is the first Herblore XP I can get in Chambers, which means Chambers is now an actual Herblore training method for me, so I can ignore Herbruns for a while. The farming isn't great, but I already have the level for Golpar, and again I get the XP in the raid and it's boosted, so I will have the levels soon enough. My one game of Guardians of the Rift got me to 49 rune crafting, which is pretty good. I should have a bunch of points in here. What? I only had 2? Are these points not boosted? What a waste. What a waste of time. Okay, I was thinking about doing more, but no thank you. There's my mossy key. It didn't take too long. Super easy kill. No spooned essence, sadly. Another key though, so I might as well use it. Never lucky. Yo, base 40s from the Sorceress's Garden. Yo, 96k prayer XP from Spirits of the Elid. That gives us 55 prayer, not bad. And praying at the statue is one more task. And we are just 10 tasks away from unlocking the next area. Like to support me even more than liking and subscribing does, you could hit that join button down there and get in on the nice little comfy cozy members only Discord I've been building up. It's pretty nice in there. You could hang out with these people. My Gwemper Coldsy, I love you. Thank you for holding out. My Gwemlin Supremes, Mitaka, Vintage Tops, Scrooge McDuck, Maddie O, Stark, and Flashcards. I adore all of you. Thank you so much. All of my Gwemlins. I'm going to give the two newest a shout out again, Italics and Torin. Thank you so much for clicking join. And anyone at the supporter tier, I appreciate you so much. It means so much that you click the button. Thank you. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.